What is going on, guys? We're back with another video today, and we are in our Desperados franchise. For a second, I was like, what the? Is this the Chicago franchise? No, we are playing Chicago. I don't know what their team is looking like. Honestly, this might be the first time we've played the NFC North. Can't really remember seeing their names. So I remember seeing they were really good all the time. Week 1, of course, we were the only one in the division to win. We had a very good week. Tremaine Edmonds was great. Josh Allen was almost masterful. But of course, this is what it looks like. We had an upgrade for somebody. I don't even remember who it was. I really didn't care. I didn't really see too many suggestions for players we should trade McCaffrey / Shazier Tremaine for. I think Tremaine's got to stay after the way he played. But I'm definitely going to part with McCaffrey soon enough. So we're not going to stick with him forever. There we go. All right, the arena, we see that a lot. Obviously not David Johnson, but we see this stadium a lot, and it's going to be interesting to come here as technically an outsider. Yeah, I mean, going to have to come in and do it to him, even though we kind of have a series based on the Bears, but Josh Rosen, David Johnson, I don't know who else is around. 15 for 39. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Doesn't look like David Johnson, but when does EA ever do something that makes sense? That's the main question. Going to kick the ball first. Obviously, we're going to probably take the ball off them right away. We definitely had a great week 1. But once again, we were questioning, will this continue? And we still have the 9-minute quarters on. I didn't really hear a whole lot about whether we should keep those on or not. I think this will be the last time we'll play 9-minute quarters. Hopefully this one's a little bit closer, because last week the 9-minute quarters kind of saved it a little bit. Otherwise, we would have been here all day. And oh, look at this guy. Davey is still in the Navy. He's not really in the Navy. He's playing in the NFL, but still. 1st and 10. David Johnson and company. Look at the pressure off the edge from Myles Garrett. Playing the opposite side for that play. I like to see it. Anywhere you come from, if you're going to make a successful play, I will appreciate it. So there you go, Myles. Finally proving that you actually are a pass rusher, not a run-stopping placeholder. He literally was basically nothing for us, basically ever since we got him. And there goes Terrell Edmonds with a nice play. That's going to be a huge loss of 3. Honestly, should have probably been more. I thought it was like a loss of 5 or 6. It's not. 3rd and 20, going to drop into some man coverage. See if we can get some, maybe a coverage sack with Myles Garrett this time. By the way, is it David? I would assume it is. Oh, Jesus, Davey with a nice little play. If they didn't lose so many damn yards, it would have been a first down, but it's our ball. Play action, Burgess could be the look. Not really. Inside, Cooks is pretty damn open. You usually don't see that from a route that deep. Good 30-yard play just about on the very first throw. We have a couple of guys. What a terrible throw by Josh. We had the guys both on the inside, and I really just hesitated. I really didn't know where to go with it. The safety was ready for it. I probably should have threw it earlier, really. Daniel Ogba, Grady Jarrett. I don't know about Covington. I don't think he's very good. Bud Dupree, Shane Ray. Deion Jones is good. The front line is good. Deion Jones is good. Everyone else is bad. So they've got about 6 good players on their defense. Maybe could have ran the ball once or twice. Just take a shot. What a throw. Where's Cooks' effort? That was a perfectly fine throw. Inside, Tremaine is going to get completely blocked. David. It really doesn't feel like David Johnson, but it's got to be him, right? It has to be. And there goes David. Oh, what a little cutback. The Bears a little afraid to throw the ball. Kind of like real life. Am I right, Trubisky? Overrated. What? Sorry. That's the worst thing to say, because I would say with the Bears franchise this year, it's got quite a bit of Bears fans on the channel these days, I'd say. Come on, Amos. My man. Ooh, good little strip attempt there. Tremaine up the middle. He's going to pick up a few. Jesus. How is he slipping out of 2 to 3 tackles there? We got to wrap up. Shocker there. They're not even going to need to throw the ball at this rate. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. We got the DBs in there. To be fair, Shazier's not a DB, but St. Louis is down. Myles Garrett can't get there, but they're going to throw it extremely early and honestly knock themselves out of a chance. Well, maybe there's a little bit of wind. They could kick this thing. Send this thing into orbit, my dude. And that is going to be slightly short, unfortunately for them. We're basically 15 yards away from a field goal ourselves. Going to go with the play action. We have a backup tight end that could finally get a catch. I don't think he got one last week. We tried a few times. It's not going to happen. Perfect throw to Cooks. to the 36-yard line. What a damn thrower, man. Josh Allen is great. Run to the left for Saquon Barkley. He's got lots of room, in fairness. Try to make people miss. Got one user juke, but there's too many people to make all the way. Going to bring in a couple of tight ends. They're definitely ready for this. We might look to throw now. Kind of have to. There's just way too many people here. Backup tight end gets the ball, and he's pretty damn fast. Tries to lower the shoulder heavy. And where's the whistle blow? You think he's going to blow through 2 players there? It's not your ma. Hoy! And I mean like the referee's ma. Sorry. McCaffrey could be a score away here. I don't know what that even means, but he could score here. This is what I meant. Inside, Burgess drops what would have been a touchdown. Clear to the line. I think if the fullback gets out there, which he never does, this could be a score. Which he never does. And Barkley, the original guy we spun, brings us down to the 2. Great job by Patrick Rickard. Like, what is he? He's like a glorified spectator. He just watches everything happen, and he never does anything. Uh-oh. That's a dumb decision, and it's picked off. Back of the end zone. First pick of the season. I knew it was going to be, too, because Jaleel Adai is just an absolute stud. One of the best players of all time. Rocking a max, probably 72 speed at this point in time. I mean, what do you want? I mean, there's only so much you can do when you're playing against a top-tier athlete like Jaleel Adai, who ran a 15.4 40-yard. And there's some pressure. Damn it. Lattimore just robbed Tremaine of a sack, unfortunately. Do have a lock on that side, which is worrisome. And he's in some trouble. He rolls out, but he's going to fumble the ball. Our guys jump on it. Get up, Davenport. Oh, Jesus, he did, but barely missed that. Rosen did a great job. They picked up the block perfectly. It's just Rosen, after getting out of the place, panicked. Like he had a chance to get rid of it or even make a play with it. To the corner. Look at the dart. Oh, my God. Like, I could have ran in for a touchdown. I get, he was wide open. We could have stopped and threw that thing. But we didn't do any of those things. We did the dumb, but it was a beautiful dumb. I mean, look at this thing. He kind of just looks like a dumb dude, It just doesn't look smart, but it just darts in it. Like, look at this thing. Like, it's just, oh, man. They're at the 45, but to go back on that throw, I'd like to imagine there was a sexy little whoosh sound, I really would. I really assume. Oh, Jesus. Got a little excited there. Can't lie. To the outside. Lattimore in coverage. Has a fumble recovery. And now a pick. Actually, not a fumble recovery. A sack. And now a pick. We're not really playing well on offense, but they are playing twice as bad as we are. Done. We could have had Cooks, I think, but Evan Ingram's wide open as well. Let's hurry up to the line real quick. Play action, post shot. They want to give it again. Holy crap. He's naked. Oh, Jesus. Great coverage by them, though, after the fact. Chris Covington, a player that's not good, injured. I'm sorry. Sorry for being so blunt about it, but Jesus. He's not a good player, and he's injured. What do you want from me? Wanted to cut it back left. Oh, we're in some trouble here. Saquon is going to try to slip out of it. Doesn't. Loses 5. We come with another run. I don't know. I just believe in it. If we can get about half of it back, I would be very happy. I tried to cut it back right. Could not. Going to go with the halfback angle thing. We have Evan Ingram over the middle. Could draw the linebacker. Leaving McCaffrey open for a potential touchdown. If not, plays broken. Field goal, I guess. Oh, wide open. He didn't even cover the tight end. He just let McCaffrey burn by him just unexpectedly. At least unexpectedly to me. Why wouldn't we want Chark 101 in the corner? Like, stop bringing everyone over there. Oh, Jesus, it was smoking. Oh, what a try. Really trying to limit the picks every single season, and yet it just doesn't go that way, huh? Dart! Right in the back of the end zone. Cooks for the score, number 56. I don't know who you are, but unfortunately, we'll see you. Yeah, they're in another good spot. This time, it's looking almost impossible for them not to at least put up their first points of the game. But we'll see them make that mistake at some point as well. Comes a run into a blitz, and we make a terrible mistake. But run in fast enough to the lineman makes a mistake and trips his own guy up. So there's that, some sort of silver lining. 3rd and 3 now from the 19-yard line. 2.5 minutes left in the second, so obviously we'll have time to score ourselves on the other end. And over the middle, wide open, Allen Robinson for the first. We're going to bring a blitz off the edge, and we really don't have the personnel to do it. And that's fine. Honestly, it kind of over-pursued on David Johnson. I can't believe he actually saw that so quickly. Well, we're run committing. I don't care if they throw because they've got a bunch of bad tight ends and they probably drop the ball anyways. Inside. No, there you go, Amos. So now from the 7-yard line, they can waste all the clock they want because I have 3 timeouts. So a minute with 2 timeouts is probably more favorable anyways. Give us even more time. Lattimore to the outside. Lattimore. Oh, crap. That's bad. Thankfully, he misses it. That's our fault. Switch to the wrong guy. And fortunately, the throw was just horrendous. Feet, terrible. We're running here, but they've got quite a bit of people in there. Don't know why they expect to run so hard. Barkley to the outside. Doesn't make a cut, can't do it, gets taken out of bounds. Barkley to the outside. Barkley kind of bouncing off, gets a little bit of room. Running the ball, not the worst look so far, getting a good 20. I knew he couldn't be left behind, and we're just going to have to chuck this thing, and great job by Barkley to get in between that. And what a throw! Where's the pass interference? He stops his progress. We had a chance at that thing. It was a really good throw. Put it in a spot where only the receiver could get it. And I don't know what the hell Josh Allen's doing. Get off the line, and of course, that's a recovery for them. Josh Allen doesn't step back. He gets the handoff and just sticks in the pocket. It almost seems like he actually stepped into it. Maybe roll out to the left, buy some time for the running back. Great tackle by Tremaine. And we're just going to swat that thing away. You can't risk it. I know he could have probably had a pick, but you don't risk it up 11. We played it safe, and I can't really be too mad with what happened. Myles Garrett off the edge. Myles Garrett, no! He drops the ball anyways as well. We'll cover in the middle with Tremaine and then bounce out if we have to. He's in some trouble. Lattimore. He's got himself a potential player of the game, player of the week, really, award coming up. Bit of a bad look for them. If he gets that throw to Evan. They're bringing a little bit of pressure. Intersecting routes, kind of. And that's a face mask, which may extend the quarter to the 40. That's a field goal opportunity. I don't know if we can hit this. This is a bit of wind. Obviously, we're going to take our attempt. This could be a miss. It is good. What a play. He had all the freaking length in the world on that. What a damn play. Just to chuck it over. Burgess makes the catch, tries to make a guy miss. Can't really do it, but he gets a face mask call, and that kind of changes the game. We're up by 11 instead of, 8? Saquon to the outside, really not super open. Makes a man miss. Tried to do the double juke, couldn't. Saquon with that famous, just falling forward stiff arm. Gets another 13 yards total. Obviously not after the strip, you know what I mean. Stop yelling at me. But we also don't have the extra defender, so should be a pretty damn even switch. Saquon with the patience gets about 5. That was a beautiful run. Rolling out. Got the wide receiver Burgess. And look at the man accelerate. Like it's a yard or 2 difference. And as soon as the ball gets to him, he's gone. Perfect throw. Burgess is a little high, but he gets rejected down to the 1. Fair enough. Touchdowns aren't a guarantee here, though. He could end up screwing this thing up. And he's going to have to run in. Josh Allen going to try to celebrate in front of the fans. We're away, but they're sad. It don't matter because we up. Got to give credit to the Bears for not budging. They're struggling in the score department, but, getting down the field hasn't been the hardest thing in the world for them. Up the middle, coming with a blitz. He's under pressure, and it's almost picked by Amos. Bears know a lot about how that man is struggling to hold on to the ball. Myles, he's just locked up. I'm going to drop back into coverage, and Lattimore should have followed suit. Where is the guy you have to cover, Lattimore? Who? You have 99 zone coverage, and you're that stupid? It makes no sense. There's nobody gonna join your damn line. By the time somebody gets to you, it'll be 2025. And then Teal this time getting absolutely torched by Allen, who's just having a couple of really good drives back-to-back here now. Hinch, dog. That sounds like animal cruelty, my dude. Don't know if I'm going to do all that. But I'll play some defense, and Tremaine and Amos both can hit their hit sticks. Both really good at doing that. Spins right off of him. Makes a lot of sense. And there's the score. I could have taken him. Why didn't I take Evan? Evan Ingram was open for at least 20 there, and I hesitated looking for the bigger play to Chark. Quick throw, and McCaffrey with an amazing play. Josh Allen honestly threw that like 3 yards in front of him, it seemed. I don't like these intersecting plays. Burgess's guy could come and help, but I think when we throw to that guy, I don't think Evans' guy could have came and helped because he was above the play, obviously. Inside, I waited. Burgess tries to make a play down to the 22. It's so crazy to think about it. It would be so similar to last week if we would have threw a touchdown instead of a pick. Saquon Barkley catching the edge. Saquon. That's a little bit of a youngster mistake by us, but it's a huge gain, though. We're so bad of a pitch team. It's unbelievable. We have so much potential because the initial guys get their guy, but the lead guys never do. And what did I say earlier? Jaleel Adai is a top-notch specimen with maximum speed. He's just the fastest guy in the world. That's why he, had the angle on us and just couldn't catch up. I'm sorry. I got to do it again. Sorry, this is the guy that picked us off earlier. Look at the angle. He's well ahead of this thing. Best of luck, buddy. Might be pessimistic, but down this much, start of the fourth, they don't get this conversion, or at least they don't attempt a fourth down conversion. Game is officially over. I'm sorry. They're going to run the ball up the middle, which makes no sense, and he fumbles, but he recovers, so he kind of gains a yard back. A risky play that just didn't pay off rather than just a completely dumb play. And a great little swat by Shazier, which potentially, like I said, ends the game. In the very least, they're going to have to hold us to, I tried to do it. They're going to he's hurt. Christian McCaffrey is the starting running back now. His knee's vibrating, and that's how big of a deal it is. Ballage is going to get his first attempt at running back here. He's a big fella with some power. Let's see what he can do. And really not much he can do when you got three guys in the backfield before you even touch it. Vandermeer, my man, over the middle. You've done nothing for me to even call you my mans, but look at the throw. Cooks to the 8. I almost never hit that throw, but it was a perfect route. McCaffrey with more than likely a touchdown. We're just going to streak Evan Ingram. He could just catch one. And there it is. Touchdown. Game is over. 38 points, just like I believe last week. What did we 38-0? We're dominant. Don't look great. 4th and 9. What are you really going to do here? Convert, apparently, if you're stupid like me. Davey fumbles the ball, but apparently he was down and the progress was already stopped. Sim a little bit more. Amos with the pick. We're going to sim this thing out. 38-13. So with the shorter length quarters, they're getting beat even harder than they were before on 10-minute quarters. I don't know what's going on as a new team. We drafted pretty freaking poorly, so I don't exactly know where the success would be coming from this year compared to last year. So I really don't know what that's all about. But obviously, we killed the first two opponents. Once again, I don't really know how good they were. I think this team was like an 81. The Steelers, I think, might be like an 85, 86. But they just never play good against us anyways. Even, when we first started the series where we were like an 80, we were like a 78 overall, and they were like an 81. We still, like, smacked them, I'm pretty sure. So, really not worried about it. Josh Rosen pissed off. Looking at the game, similar to last week, we have that pick, which sucks, but still a good game. Saquon had a good game before he got hurt. I think it would have easily been over 100, so that kind of sucks. Cooks 100, Burgess 120. Defensively, Myles Garrett with 3.5 sacks. Lattimore with 1.5 with a pick. Don't know who's going to get player of the week. Lattimore would probably be my bet, but we'll see. Going against another division rival, the Bengals, who are 1-1. We do have some contract. Ooh, is this the Josh Allen year? Tremaine Edmonds with another player of the week. All right, Todd Gurley killed it for the Steelers. Interesting stuff. I don't even know if they won. They did win. The Ravens, they didn't win, but they got a tie, so there's that. Got a couple of re-signs. Let's take a look at how much Josh Allen wants. I think this is his year, right? Is it not? I don't even know. Got a lot of big names here. We're not going to really worry about it yet. Actually, no, we will. So we have, holy crap, we're broke. We can't afford everyone. So Malik Hooker is more than likely on his way out if we're being 100% legit. Just for the simple fact that we can't afford everyone. And a safety of all things would probably be the easiest to upgrade, huh? Like, that's probably the easiest to fill. Davenport, makes sense. He's insane. Tremaine, makes sense. He's insane. Evan Ingram, probably. Chris Jones could be on his way out. He really hasn't played well. So, honestly, I'm going to make an executive decision. So, of course, Christian McCaffrey's gone, 100%. But Will Hernandez resigned. Chark resigned. Evan, I'm going to just call it a resign. So, Malik and Chris Jones. Malik, Chris Jones, and McCaffrey could all be on their way out. So, should we trade them? I like Malik Hooker, but with Terrell Edmonds and Obi Melifonwu, that's not a bad core. I mean, it was good enough to win us a Super Bowl last season, technically, obviously. Not quite the same because it was Malik instead of Obi, but they're both very good safeties. I really like Malik, but we just can't keep him, you know? It just doesn't make any sense. He's not even that crazy good with hip power. How tall is he? He's so good. I don't even know. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, like it. If you're new, maybe subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Jeromepkr. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for the next video. But until next video, see ya!